Do you ever just boot up Bannerlord and you're not entirely sure what you want to do? In fact, you both don't know what to do, and you look into your family tree and realize, oh shit, I did sandbox again, which I prefer because it's way better, but there's no family. No brother, no sister, typical protagonist stuff, dead parents. Anyway, do you ever find yourself out in the wilds, in the north, just against 8 looters all on your own? In the snowy storm, you're wounded from your... well, who knows what you're wounded from these days, anything really. The snow and the storm is really bringing down your horse's speed, and you've only got your trusty blade to help you defeat all of these bandits, who are all professional snipers with their rocks.
2 seconds later.
You do your best, and your best is shit. What we need is a family, and what better way to do that than to make it? So we are going to be having a little look-see at a mod here. We are going to be looking at Family Control, a fine mod that lets you do one thing, well, a bit more than one thing, but one thing that you really can do is you can just, look, this is a fine woman. She has enemies, friends, doesn't really matter. What we could do, we could talk to her. Would you care to spend some time together? Yes. And she thinks it's a boring day, and so bam, time was spent together. Now, what is that indeed? Well, we will see in a moment as we also talk to...
stranger.
Shut up! Talk to this woman and spend time with her as well, and bam, it's all gone. But now, we shall wait a little bit. Oh my goodness, Tiny Para has just learned that she is with your child. What? Tiny Para, if we click on her, she's pregnant. And whose child is she pregnant with? Yours! And you didn't even need to be married. So what exactly does Family Control do? Well, it lets you speak to characters and let them have your children without many limits at all. You can change a few settings in here. Same gender interactions, allow incestuous interactions. Of course, this one has to be on yes. Pregnancy chance 100. Minimize it. We do not allow lesbians because there needs to be men involved in creating children. Allow NPC women to consider abortion. I have already taken this off because that is not allowed. Allow NPC women to decline abortion suggestions. Yes, because we shall never suggest it. Enable abortion risk due to in-battle injuries. I have also disabled it because no. And some other settings. And of course, if you speak to them in person, something funny will happen. Or you can have it be nothing, vanilla stuff, or the Witcher 3 stuff, and we shall have a look somewhere else. Oh look, we found our way into Omor here, and my goodness, there are lots and lots of women. Idrun, hello!
Hey, peace to you, stranger.
Peace to you as well, Idrun. We don't care, but we should like to spend some time with you. Alright, there we go. A noble woman, lovely. Now let's visit this one, just so you can...
stranger.
Ah! Get away from me. Okay, now let's hear how it is when you actually meet up with them in the instance. Well, isn't that lovely? And we didn't even need to check who they were related to for that. Oh, hello, mate. I hope they weren't of your family, or wife, or daughter. You okay there? Ah, this should mean that there's plenty of ladies, all nice and pregnant soon. And there we go. Siga has just started your child. Apollonia as well. Idrun as well. Ah, isn't it beautiful? So many women are pregnant with our fantastic protagonist's children now. Now we just need to wait for them to grow up, because our family has still got nothing going on in here. But whilst that's going on, perhaps we could do something else. Something else to bolster our family. Like go to a village and, oh, what's this? Recruit a companion. Ha! We'll get a nice little list of untrained, infinitely potentialed young fellows of this culture. The simply named Peasants mod lets you do just that. Let's take this young fellow, and you can also find a marriage partner for anyone in your family. which right now is, of course, just Asirius. Who would he marry here? Lots of fine potential ladies. They are all very beautiful. And there we go, simple as that. He's now married Urta. My goodness. And you can recruit another companion, this man, and another companion, this lady. And suddenly, our family doesn't look so small anymore. It's beautiful. Not only that, but these companions you hire have, well, you could specialize them however you want. They don't have any skills, really, just the baselines of some fighting and walking, which is fine. But what you could do is, well, I like the idea of just putting one of them as my scouting baby, and already, look, 10, 5, he's even got 3 left over focus points to focus on, or I don't know, one-handed and walking faster. Bam! And then you can get 3 of these right off the bat, or whenever you need them, and it's just, nice. Now, of course, you shouldn't be like me and forget that you can speak to both your spouse and your companions in between going from Omor to Balgard to just trade flax to get the time to go and to wait for the women to pop out your children. Go in here, speak to your...
I'm yours to command.
Well, look at how pliable this lovely companion is in that sultry look she's giving you. My goodness, she knows exactly what you want and what she wants. And it is that it's a boring day and that you're going with her. And bam, putting a baby in her too. Oh, and the wife later afterwards too.
I'm yours to command.
Yes, the wife also wants it. And now we've been patiently waiting for a very, very long time. So much so that there's snow everywhere. But, as you can see, suddenly 4 kids. All children of Asirius here. Woo! Now, the big problem with these guys is, of course, they're tiny little babies. And you kind of want to do stuff with them. So by the power of mods, we will make these kids useful. And bam! All of a sudden, we have a whole line of grown-up kids. Isvan, Luvina, Shemir, and Yurik. Wait, why is this guy worthless? Varchek, here we come! Kids! Daddy's coming for you, children! He's running across the country, a very small country, to come and get you back to the family! So, well, there they keep. We bribe our way inside. And oh my god, we see one of them at least. Shemir! Talk!
Peace to you.
Yes, I am your father! It is time to go home, my son. Come with me. Indeed. They are of the other house until you come to recruit them. And now he is in our clan because we recruited him right. Now it seems others are in Varchek as well, but perhaps they're in the tavern? Ah, that is where Isvan is. Yes, peace to you. Welcome, my son. This one is at Omor. Okay, Yurik's at Varanavapol. Well, let's go. That is indeed something that's quite fun with the family control mod, is that when the kids are all grown up, you can get them in to your party. Of course, if you don't want them, they just remain in the clans of their parents. The one of their mother.
It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while, my daughter. Come to... Oh, yes, it's time to go home, my daughter, with me to where you belong. But first, you can also spend some time together. You probably shouldn't do that, but you do it anyway. This way, you've got an infinite supply of children. Your clan member, Luvina, has just learned that she's with child. Oh, dear. Whose child is that? Yes, my son, come with me. And so, we have a whole family now ready to fight alongside us. And my goodness, some of these are actually really good. I mean, for the one Yurik, you've got an Luvina, sorry. Wowzers, Isvan, decent Shemir, But damn, Luvina's a good daughter. In many ways. But the one thing they don't have is spouses themselves, and I'll wait. There's the other mod, isn't there? Peasants. Arrange a marriage. Finally, you could get your kids in marriage. Because I don't know about you, but I've never had any luck with them noble marriages. Bam! Isvan. This woman looks nice. Another marriage. Luvina. No, not Luvina. She's not getting married. You. This one. Arrange a marriage. Yurik. Yes, with this big woman. Suddenly, you've got a whole party of family. We're gonna have a whole party of family. Now let's see what this family team can
Back
do.
off, stranger, unless you want trouble.
Oh, but we do want trouble, mate. We do want trouble. Now, we did end up actually selling our weapons at one point to fund the time waiting that it required for our kids to be born and such. But that's okay. We will now see how a family works together to defeat a bunch of looters. I feel like Asirius really needed to bring his hat to this fight. Here we go! It's all a bunch of punching to death, I think. Yeah, let's dismount. This is all getting a little bit awkward, isn't it? Let's grab a rock. Oh, hey. Oh, well. Oh, dear. Perhaps I shouldn't have had them dismount. Well, I suppose family isn't everything. You still need weapons.